But because of AI disruption that has happened, we have literally outsourced our brains to AI.
Welcome to the Change My Way of Life podcast. Shree Krsna Guruji.
Jai Shree Krishna.
Well, today we're going to talk about AI. It seems that everybody is talking about AI. What are the disruptions you see occurring right now?
Artificial intelligence or AI is a field which got introduced recently to the public. It's not that old. It's about more than 2 years old. And today we are moving at breakneck speed in that. Now, when I look at a person using AI, and when he does so, he believes that the AI is capable of giving him the answers, which he would have otherwise gone to the library or Google or some such place to find them. It would have taken him a certain amount of effort to go to that place. But because of AI, the disruption that has happened, we have literally outsourced our brains to AI. As you can see, we have given them an ability to think for us. Instead of we thinking, they are thinking for us. The only thing that we need to do is create a prompt. And when I have to create a prompt, I know that I am asking for this answer. So the AI goes and finds those answers for me, does its own research and various other things. Now, in all this, I have lost something very important. That is the ability of doing critical thinking. Please understand, as a kid, I had to do critical thinking almost every day. But today, I don't have to do that because I have a small device in my hand called the phone. I ask it some things and it gives me an answer. It even creates something which I would say, now do this when I am asleep. Today we are at the threshold of this kind of a work, which we will explore as we go along. So you will find that in today's day and age, AI has disrupted our life to the maximum. Our reliance on our own brains has become lesser than yesterday, and we rely on AI more than we rely on anything else. This is a catch-22 situation.
Yes. So it seems that we have been fearing loss of jobs from AI, but there's really something greater that we're going to lose in this process. How do we avoid that? How do we train our children in critical thinking?
See, we were thinking that we are going to lose our jobs, which is actually happening today. You will find that recently there was a talk in which the head of Oracle said that almost every job which was coding or a developer's job is now done by AI in his company. You will find that literally organizations across the world have shifted towards this thing. They do not rely on human interference anymore. They do not believe that human beings are required to write their codes and other things. There is AI, it can be given a prompt and it can create whatever development job that you need to do. So when I have to look at this angle, I can say that yes, we have lost a lot of jobs. Another important point is that I was recently talking to someone from the world of restructuring. And this person told me that literally all his clients, I mean, he's handling all the top 500 clients. So he basically gave me an idea that literally everyone has come and they want to restructure their organization, and everybody is talking of AI. So doesn't that tell you that it is completely disrupted the whole world? So you will find that today almost everything which we were doing previously by our own brains is now outsourced. So this gives us an idea that if we are doing this to the working people or those who are in the field of, say, in IT or any other, even our day-to-day life, it has changed. Today, even the children who are 4 or 5 years old have started using artificial intelligence. And when it has seeped down to this level, you can see the situation right in front of your eyes. A few years from now, these kids will grow up without an ability to do any kind of critical thinking. It's a downside which we are looking at just now. But the whole world is thinking that AI is going to give them the moon. And that is not what we are looking at. So not only jobs, but critical thinking by itself is going to be flushed down.
So, Guruji, what are the tools that would build this critical thinking?
Let us look at what has happened today in AI, how they are doing it, and how we can do it. So, from both perspectives, I will give you the answer. In a recent address for JTC by Jensen Huang, he is the person who runs Nvidia. So he gave a keynote address, and in that he said these words very clearly, that instead of there being a SaaS, which is software as a service, it is going to be a gas. A gas is translated into agentic as a service. So there are agents. So when I use an AI, like say for example, in his case, it is OpenClaw. So with the use of OpenClaw, you can create your own agents. This has become very easy for you. Now, let me just give you an agent in a very layman terms. An agent is someone who does the jobs for you. Okay. He is given a task and he completes the task, and he does it even when you are not interfering. That means, let us say, if I tell my agent that I want you to give me an idea about tomorrow morning's meeting. I have a meeting with my CEO and I want some inputs. Overnight, he will create those and he will give it to you. Earlier, I would have sat the whole night writing them down. Think about it. I would have thought through the process. So these agents which got created have now literally taken over your tasks and your assignments in such a manner that they seem to help you. In this, you have lost your ability to think through the whole process. These are the weaknesses of the system. Now, when I look at this, I can say that the same system can be used by us as well. Remember, today we are losing a lot of jobs. And when we are losing a lot of jobs, there is going to be a flood of people who are intelligent and who seem to know a lot. They may not have anything to do. Earlier, you will find that in big industries where automation came into the picture, let us say, for example, there are all these big corporations in Germany making cars, and they were doing it through their robots and other things, and there were very few people in the factory, even in China today. But in countries like India, Pakistan, or any other nation, you will find that the roadside mechanic has got more knowledge than the company person, because he is used to doing that job on a continuous basis. So he has hands-on knowledge. He has dirtied his hands in all this knowledge over the years. So those who are going to lose their jobs and those who are going to be free will be available for those who really are keen on using hands-on approach towards problem solving. So they become your agents. Look at it from that perspective. You will find that today I need a plumber. I need somebody to wash my car. I need somebody to do my gardening. I have a small garden. Naturally, I need someone to do my gardening, my weeding, and various other things. Can I outsource it to a human being? And that is what I feel, outsourcing to those who are in need. That is number one. And they are knowledge base for a specific type of work or activity, which is an agent. And you give them that entire contract and they will do it for you. A similar concept from what we are seeing today in the world of AI, the same concept can be used for our day-to-day purposes.
Guruji, when you say that we could give these jobs to say like gardening and car washing, there are people who are already doing that, and the people who are being displaced are knowledge workers.
You are right.
How does that work out? Does the knowledge worker, does he then become a gardener or a car washer?
This has already happened in India. The knowledge worker is today delivering groceries. Look at it. People who are working for IT companies no longer have jobs, and they are the ones who are delivering groceries and doing all kinds of other work. They are earning far more than what they were earning in their IT world. Let me tell you this much. It is physical labor from their side. You may wonder what is the use of their degrees. Well, just hang on for some time. You will find that this world itself is going to undergo a massive change. And though these people who may be a worker like that will have to use his intelligence somewhere. Think like this. In olden times, there were villages or a small group of people living in a particular location. Now, in that location, did you have a goldsmith, an ironsmith? All these were independent works. And when you had an issue, let us say you had an issue with your health, you went to the local doctor. When you had an issue with, let us say, your implements, you went to the blacksmith over there. So these are specific tasks which can be performed at that level. So I think this disruption is going to come, and we will definitely have to move on to a phase where all these people, they have to go back to their original base. Maybe they came from a family where they were goldsmiths. You will find that a person whom I know very well, he had a shop, his father had a shop where he was selling gold, and they were expert designers of necklaces and various other things. The son decided that he wanted to do information technology. He became a postgraduate in IT. Today he works for a German company. He has sold his father's business, shut down everything, and he is working for a company outside. You can see for yourself, this person is going to become redundant very soon, because the German company is not going to employ him for a long time. The entire job that he is doing can be outsourced to an AI. Why would they want a physical entity to be paid so much amount of money? Then where does this person go? Do you think that his father's profession of a goldsmith can be revived once again? Because he has worked over there for many years under his father. So this thing in our spiritual world is called Swadharma. And if you do the Swadharma, you will get benefits. I believe that all these people who are going to become redundant very soon need to have a look at their own self and say, okay, I come from this particular profession. I should not have joined the other one. Maybe I should go back to where I belong. I was a farmer. I should do farming. Farming itself is paying a lot of money nowadays. You will find that the farmers using modern technology, AI and various other things are gaining a lot of traction, more than a farmer who doesn't understand all those things. So I think they can use their knowledge for the betterment of the society by using it over there. This would be literally like a game changer.
Yes, Guruji. Well, Guruji, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you.
If you have enjoyed this presentation and would like to be informed of new presentations, remember to like, share, and subscribe or follow. Thank you.